there are some things you can do without having mastered reading and writing, but that's the fundamental core of everything that you do.
Y'all, Stevie Wonder not only is a musical genius, the man has kids. My Alexa has been tweaking lately. I unplugged her because I literally say, play KDWB. Playing KDWB doesn't do anything, or she'll play whatever the fuck she wants.
I don't like how YouTube misogynistic men are trying to put Alexa in her place. She's an independent woman. If she want to play Brandy, you're going to hear some Brandy.
Alexa, what are your pronouns?
Good morning! Let's go! Testing 1 2 1 2.
Your mornings are about to get a whole lot messier.
Stop calling me that, you heifer.
Can we say that on air?
You guys are wild.
Wake your ass up.
With Vont, Chap, and Justice. This is Morning Commute.
I'm gonna put some respect on Chap's name today, and I'll tell you why in a sec. It is the one time. It is the worst podcast on the planet, the greatest podcast on the globe, and of course the messiest morning show podcast. We are Morning Commute. I am your blessed black but equal and highly favored host, Vont Leak, and I'm gonna go in reverse order today. Joined by my brothers in podcast crime, Justice Greg.
What's poppin', y'all? Good morning. It's been a little minute. Happy belated Black Friday.
Yes, we all celebrated we celebrate every Friday actually.
All the black
and usually this is the part of the show where if you don't know, I insult Chap in some type of way, or I'll call him Justin Sean Diddy Combs Chapman.
All the different names.
His birth name. His birth name.
Yeah, I'll call him by his government.
No, it's not.
Today I'm gonna call you Justin, unknown middle name, Chapman, comma, what is it, MFA? What is the degree?
Nah, it's just MA.
You got your master's degree, my guy.
Yeah, bro.
Like physically in the mail. You've been doing school for you finished school in May, but you got the degree in the mail.
Bro, I'm tired of selling school. I'm not gonna lie, but thank God, glory to God, ought to be that I got this through. I feel like we've been going through school. Well, I've been going through school for years now. It's definitely been elementary school, middle school, undergrad, grad. I'm done. People are like, oh, you're getting your PhD? Hell no.
But I'm so proud of you. I remember when you came into our radio station in college back in 2023. You were like, I got into the grad program at NYU.
Word.
That's so big.
2 years later, we done it.
Where is it? Do you have it with you?
Nah, it's downstairs hanging up because my parents went to put out all our diplomas in the living room. Mm-hmm. So we have it like in a row.
Let me ask you a question. You'll have them on the wall?
Yeah, it's on the wall.
You and your parents?
Yeah.
Is it over the TV?
Nah, it's next to the TV, actually.
Let me ask you a question, right? I posted a video on my Instagram. I've been in my bag on my skits. Go check them out at Vont Leak, the selfless plug.
Word.
And above my TV is my diploma and my girlfriend Alyssa's diploma. And so many people slid him up in my DMs and was like, not a good look, my guy. And I'm like, am I missing something? Is that like bad decor to put your diploma over your TV?
I feel like they just hating. They hating because
It's
they ain't got
What
it.
the fuck?
It's definitely hate.
Wait, but actually, I think this might be karma. I'm gonna tell you why. Because remember the episode that we did back in Brave New Radio, where you talk about the people taking their pictures for Accepted Students Day.
It was Accepted Students Day, or like the decision day, the day you decide what college you're going to. I was making fun of this kid because he was going to insert university here. And he had bed sheets and a teddy bear and a hoodie. Like he had on like a thong that said the name of the university he was going to.
That is a lot of cane. For like,
Half of
what
that
are they
stuff,
gonna do
I'm
after
sure
that?
you ain't even get out the bookstore. You
Definitely
have to get some of that
didn't
stuff
get
custom made. Your mama
Literally.
made that, and like cool for you, but I feel like it's a bit much. It's Kane University.
Yeah.
You didn't. It's
Yeah.
not Yale. It ain't Harvard.
But
Like
they're still proud. It's Kane.
Were you supposed to put the stuff after you take the picture? It's just like, all right, let's just, all right, let's throw everything away.
They can say the same thing about us. So I feel like we shouldn't take away somebody's thunder. Yes, that can be a bit much. But hey, man, they're proud.
But look, don't we all have those moments? Like, I gotta flick up real quick. Let me put my jacket back on,
Exactly.
even though we inside and the heat is on. Like, we all have those moments. You know what I mean? You gotta get the flick.
I don't know. It was a bit much, but I worked hard for that little 8.5 by 11 piece of paper for that degree. What's the problem with it being over the TV?
I don't think it's no problem at all. But I'm just going back. That person also worked hard to get into that school. Yeah, I'm just saying, Vaughn, I'm telling you, you're wrong. You're wrong. It's karma.
You know what it is? I think I know the difference. And I think
What's
I know
the
the difference in you two situations.
Go
See,
ahead.
with Chap, right? I assume Chap is not the one who put the diploma up. I
Nah.
assume it was your mom, right?
My pops, actually.
Right. Vaughn, you put your own diploma up.
So what?
I feel like it's still
I'm
nothing
just
wrong.
saying that's different. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I'm just saying like here, let me put this up so everybody will see.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
it's
Me
just-
and my girl, we got the
I
same
get it.
diploma. It's the same school, the same degree, and I think that's just fly.
Your girl has an Emmy. You feel me? That I get it. Put that on the mantle.
It is.
But I can see where people are hating on you putting your own diploma up. Like
Matt.
I'm
I'm
imagine.
an educated black man.
Okay, Bob, imagine you got an A+ on the test and you put it on your own fridge.
Nah, it's different. It's different. That's different. I'm not putting up my goddamn perfect attendance medallion like on the doorknob. That's not what this is.
People are always gonna find a way to hate. That's what I realized in this day and age.
Well, we're going to be hating a little later, too. We're Gen Z, all of us, even though Chap won't claim it. Boomers are complaining about some things that we've agreed with. We've been like, you know what? This pisses me off, too. We have that on the dock today. Also, when you go to a restaurant, there are QR code menus, and now there's something else new. And we're going to talk about that in a new bit called Love It or Leave It. That and more is on the way. We're going to dive into the Black Twitter report first, though.
From the latest rap beefs to the hottest debates, and even the messiest celebrity scandals in between, it's the Black Twitter Report on Morning Commute.
Speaking of school, Juelz Santana, who's a rapper, said this on an interview.
G shit though, we gotta start teaching our kids though, just financial wealth and literacy and all that shit early, because by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses and how to. But they don't really need to know how to read.
Wait, stop.
I ain't gonna say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be illiterate, because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's more important, reading or math?
Math.
Told you.
Math. I think you could listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read. That's not reading and understanding. I believe common sense is better than everything. I'd rather have zero book smarts and common sense, be able to read the room, be able to read life, be able to read people. I try to understand people, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to lie. Some things he said I agree with.
Yeah, he had me in the first round.
Yeah,
No, toward the end is where he had me. Because it is true, like, there are audiobooks for everything these days. There are much more convenient ways, and for some people, it is more digestible to listen to an audiobook. And I think easier because you don't have to, you can listen to it while like at the gym or on a run or some shit.
Absolutely.
But you cannot tell me that kids don't need to learn how to read, but be stuttering in the midst of saying they don't need to learn how to read.
We gotta start teaching our kids though, just financial.
Yeah, like just because there are audiobooks, that doesn't give you an excuse that you don't know, like you shouldn't know how to read. That's first of all. Kids should learn how to read. Now, second of all, I get what he was trying to say. He was trying to say that kids should be, taught how to start their own businesses. First of all, not everyone gonna start their own damn business. We need some employees. That's first of all.
Wait, hold on.
Second of all, but that's a whole nother thing. That's
not
the
hot take.
Second of all, bro, there's 8 classes. Kids, they have different classes. You can learn how to read and learn how to start a business. There's English class, then you have business class. It don't gotta just be all business for 8 hours. We don't gotta disregard the reading. Like, kids learn a lot of stuff in school. They need science. They need math. Math more important than reading.
I disagree. I've never. My dad's a math teacher. Strike me down right now. I'm sorry, God. I just don't feel like not everybody needs to know, like, how to do a quadratic function.
No.
Or, like, find polynomials of expressions or whatever.
But at least know algebra. At least you can stop the algebra and you're good.
That's fine. But
once we get to calculus,
bump all that shit.
Yeah, we don't need it.
As the only person in the room with a master's degree, the floor is yours.
Look, thank you. I appreciate that. Look, Vont really on his nice shit today. Next episode, he finna be dragging my ass. I tell you.
I'm not convinced you know how to read either, Chap. We might have to do a spelling bee next episode. Bro.
Some popcorn reading next time.
Yeah. I think you did. I think you used Chat GPT to get you to do that, bro. That's a whole other combo. That's a whole other combo.
Wow, that's crazy. Combo. I don't know if y'all ever had like financial literacy in school. I didn't get taught that until like senior year of high school. That's some of the things that need to be taught. But to do all these things, you got to know how to read. You know what I'm saying? You want to know how to cook, you got to know how to read a cookbook. You know what I'm saying? You want to know how to start a business, got to, like you say, got to know how to read a contract. Reading is the first start. The first start. You know what I'm saying? There are some people who go on, like I heard R. Kelly don't know how to read and write. You know what I'm saying? Genius songwriter. But there are some things you can do without having mastered reading and writing. But that's the fundamental core of everything that you do.
Y'all. Stevie Wonder not only is a musical genius, the man has kids. The man has sex with a woman.
The fact that you brought Stevie Wonder into this, he going to hell.
The man had sex with a woman and he don't even know what she looked like.
Wow.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
Because Justice don't think Stevie Wonder's actually blind.
Conspiracy.
You ever seen that video where he made the basket?
Bro,
Conspiracy.
Stevie Wonder probably know how to read better than Juelz Santana. That's what I've learned from this video. Juelz Santana, you can tell he's one of those dudes where when he was picked to read in class, everyone's like, oh my God, we about to be here all day. The car.
Jerry had 2 apples. Oh my God. Boomer complaints that we actually agree with. We're going to do that in a hot second. Also, somebody brought something up. Worst in politics, worst in religion at Thanksgiving. She's going to share that with us in a few. We're going to do a new bit called Love It or Leave It. And this week, robots at restaurants. They're rolling these out literally all over the country. They're robots that will bring you your food when you're sitting at a restaurant. And you can be like, hey, can you bring me back like a knife or ketchup or mustard? They're becoming much more mainstream. Love it or leave it, fellas?
I'm gonna leave it.
Why?
I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like I would have said loved it because like obviously like it's gonna be quick. It's a quick interaction, but it's always like you always have to have some human interaction that makes like the experience for normal. Like how would you feel if you went to you still got self checkout, but how would you feel if you went to a concert, right, and you saw an avatar version of SZA performing?
I think some people would like that in the case of like, let's just say a Prince or a Michael Jackson, like a hologram, or these AI or AI artists that are starting to become a thing.
But I feel like it's valid if it's a dead person. But if it's somebody that's alive, like the SZA robot is performing at Terminal 5 in New York City. You bought a ticket, $150 ticket to go see a robot SZA.
That's also different. For a concert, you're paying to go see that artist. I'm not paying to see a person at a restaurant. I'm just paying for the food.
That's true. I think people would go to the AI concerts too, unfortunately.
Justice, love it or leave it.
You know, it's funny. I'm like so against like AI and music and art and movies and stuff like that. And I honestly think that all this AI stuff, you know what it's leading to. Like I saw I Am Robot, like we know what it's leading to. But I love it. I'll be honest with you. I love it. I don't know how many times someone hasn't got my order right and I get some attitude. So hopefully these robots will have a better attitude. And also, I don't got a tip now. So
wrong. They feel they're still gonna figure out some way. They feel it's gonna be like a technical fee.
Yeah. Now if they program the robot to have some sass, then yeah, I got a problem with it. That's just unnecessary.
And that's the only reason I want to leave it is because I don't know how powerful this robot is. Because not only are they doing this in restaurants, I've heard that they're trying to have robots deliver food to your house. That way, they don't have to hire delivery drivers and shit.
I've seen it. It's actually a thing. It's in Jersey City, downtown. They have the little small robots. They're on wheels and they stop at the lights. They know the lights when they turn red and green. They cross the street. I kid you not. It's like I've seen probably 30 of them already. I mean, it's impressive.
My argument about like I don't know how dangerous they could be because they're robots. Like, what if they find out where I live? That's no different than a person knowing where I live, right?
True.
And a person could also be just as dangerous to come to my house. But I just feel like robots are so smart, take on a mind of their own. My Alexa has been tweaking lately. I unplugged her because I literally say play KDWB. Playing KDWB doesn't do anything, or she'll play whatever the fuck she wants. She has a mind of her own. So I don't know how much more advanced. What, Chap? Chap just made a crazy face.
That's crazy. No, something in the technology, because my Alexa literally did that the other day. I told her to play something, and she played Brandy. And I'm like, bruh, like, this is not the song I play. So I turned it off, started playing on my phone, like the song. She just started playing, like, a random song. I'm like, bruh.
Thing. That's the only reason I'm saying leave it.
I don't like how YouTube misogynistic men are trying to put Alexa in her place. She's an independent woman. She could, if she want to play Brandy, you're going to hear some Brandy.
First of all, Alexa's a they. Thank you.
How do you know that? Has she told you that?
I updated Alexa today, and she said, or if you want this masculine voice.
Oh. But maybe she's good at impressions. Ask Alexa her pronouns right now. One of y'all. Ask her pronouns right now.
Chap, ask. Mine is
Alexa, what are your pronouns?
As an AI, I don't have a preference.
See, all right, she said as an AI, she doesn't have a preference.
Well, you know what? At least we asked. At least we asked.
Right.
She's dead.
At least we asked.
Robot delivery drivers coming soon to a house near you. It's scary. Waymo too. When I went to Texas over the summer, like Waymo, I saw Waymo cars on the street. Those are the like self-driving ones, and they're starting to roll them out here in Minneapolis. Don't think I'd do it.
Waymo's definitely looks dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. It's already crazy people. It's not even like the Waymo car I'm like scared for. It's the other people I'm scared for. Like,
right. I don't trust people in cars. Why am I gonna not trust anybody in a car?
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We got a voicemail on our Instagram. You can always let us know if you have a situation, question, or issue. You can DM us at Morning Commute Pod on TikTok.
Okay, hot take. But I do not think that if you're in your 20s, that you should have to bring something for Thanksgiving. I'm 25. I'm still trying to get my life together. I don't even have the dishes to make a dish for Thanksgiving. My aunt just said that I should bring Hawaiian rolls, but I know that she's going to find a reason to judge me for that. And we should be able to just show up, eat, and leave with leftovers, right?
Freeloader.
Exactly. Don't come over to my house.
What?
Don't come over my house.
I don't know. I feel like we all going through hard times.
Exactly.
If you can't cook, go to ShopRite, get some freaking sugar cookies or something, or bring some bevs because you know the bevs gonna run out. Bring some soda, bring some plates. Just do something, bro.
Fuck the soda. Bring some wine. Cup water or something.
Do alcoholic. Yo, cut waters is those
Dangerous.
are no joke.
Dangerous.
Yes.
That girl is a bad girl.
But you know what? Whoever sent this voicemail, I know who you are. I know who you are. You're the person who brings nothing and then leaves with 5 different plates.
Exactly.
Or I saw a new thing where people coming in with empty trays. Who do you think you are? What did you bring?
Nah, that's not sliding at my grandma's house because you looking at what you brought. Giving these empty. Oh, you can take it back to the car.
Look, man, at Christmas and at Thanksgiving, at Christmas, right? Or birthday parties. A lot of the time I don't show up with much because I'm going through a lot. I have loans to pay. I'm only a couple years removed from college. It's not like I got a mortgage and all this other shit that, you know, I don't have all the funds to be providing like that.
No. I don't agree with that, Vaughn. Because if you got enough money, like look at the purchases you make, right? You buy sneakers. You can easily use that $50, probably less, to go get Hawaiian. She said Hawaiian rolls, bro. Hawaiian rolls are $8.
But I don't want to be judged because I only brought Hawaiian rolls.
But you're not going to. I feel like if whoever's judging you, then it's shame on them. At least you brought something. You brought the cups, the plates, the drinks. That's fine. Yeah. Don't come empty-handed.
I feel like even if it's not Thanksgiving, if you're going over to someone's house for a get-together, it's customary to bring something anyway.
Exactly.
I've almost never.
That's crazy, Vaughn.
This is
you
why
didn't get
people
kicked out yet?
Yep. This is why people hate Vaughn. We had Thanksgiving in my crib, and people know I don't be cooking. I be eating, obviously. Even I made a little dessert, and I got the drinks. Like, did y'all like make anything or bring anything?
This is my first Thanksgiving. I cooked the dish, and I feel like it's a big thing for me because I'm one of the I'm sensitive when it comes to food. If I hear somebody be like, "Ooh, who made this? This shit nasty," I'm flipping tables now. Like, I'm gonna be mad as hell. But I made cabbage this year for the first time. That was my first ever Thanksgiving dish. Don't make that face.
Again, I would have rather you not have made anything.
What you mean? My cabbage was banging.
Whoa. All right. I'm a fan of cabbage, Chap. I'm a fan of cabbage.
Nah, because now I'm offended. Now I made that face. So I'm offended. What's wrong with the cabbage, Vaughn?
Disgusting. Bring like an apple pie or something. So what is the age then where you should be required to start bringing something to a potluck or Thanksgiving or buying gifts for everyone?
It's not an age for me. It's once you get your first job. I don't care if you're 18, 19.
No.
I don't give a damn. Once you get your first little change, you should at least contribute something.
I don't think there's like a set age. I just feel like personally, like once you're out of college, it's time. Like, all right, like what are you doing? Like you're an adult now. Why you come in empty-handed? You're just looking like a bum. We need Chap tutorial on how to make cabbage,
bro.
That's great content right there.
Let's do it, man.
That's
I
great.
Heard good comments, so I'm happy.
I'm sure.
You was already getting flamed in our comments because you said you didn't like yams,
bro. Because yams are disgusting. But
slacking.
I rest my case.
Slacking, bro. We gotta do a Friendsgiving. I'm gonna bring some yams. Yams.
And I'm not gonna try them.
Bugging.
I got the wings.
That's another thing that I hate, honestly, is people who bring like one dish and it's something that only they like. Like, oh yeah, I'm bringing my famous pickled deviled eggs peanut butter salad. Like, nobody's touching that. No one.
Instagram, TikTok, you can go follow us at Morning Commute Pod. We're always stirring the pot over there.
Always.
Boomers are always complaining about the shit that we young people do, but there's some boomer complaints that we actually agree with. And I'll kick it off with people don't be dressing up to go to shit no more.
Agreed.
I went to a funeral earlier this year. God bless my great grandmother who's passed. And I saw somebody, great grandma's got people that live in like the other side of the country in Georgia and shit. Somebody's literally wearing sweatpants. I'm like, who is this? I went to church today and I see people wearing Crocs. I'm like, what's happening? I know Jesus said, come as you are, but damn.
I feel like the problem with that is some people actually don't know how to dress. Like they don't teach you how to dress these days.
Put yourself together.
Talk about it, chat. People can't dress. That's the problem. It's too stressful for them. Look, they already grieving their grandma. They don't want to. They don't want to worry about what they're gonna have on, bro. It's too stressful.
She already dead. She ain't gonna see me.
Did y'all see that they're trying to make it so like you can't wear like sweatpants and stuff at the airport no more?
Really?
Why?
Wait, where is this?
I guess they're like trying to bring it back to back in the day. Here's my thing. Back in the day, there were less seats on planes, so it was more comfortable. Mm-hmm. The reason why we wear sweatpants is because we're cramped in those seats, unless you got the bread for first class, which most Americans don't. So I don't know. That's crazy. But the funerals, I'm with you. I'm with you with that.
I agree. Mm-hmm. I agree. That's a good one, Vont. I'm all with you. For me, I don't know if y'all be seeing the cars with the mods and stuff like that. Loud ass cars. I'm talking about the ones that go back. I'm like, bruh, I don't want to hear all that. Like, I feel like them should be fined. It should be like, it should be banned. I don't want to hear no muffler. I don't want to hear no loud ass bass. I don't want to hear none of that. That shit is annoying, bruh. And it's always, I don't want to stereotype, but it's always
the poppies.
Yes, when the 2007 Hondas with a 2018 engine in there, that shit is annoying as hell.
Be that, bro. And they have like custom rims.
I got an interesting one. It's like this was a little deeper. I'm just tired of like minimalistic designs, and like this is with everything. Like you go to Pizza Hut, you recognize it because you had like the red top on it, or like Applebee's had the stained glass windows, McDonald's the golden arches. Now everything's the same. Everything is just boring gray blocks. It's just bleh.
There's no fun. There's no variety. There's nothing like stands out that lets you know that this is this brand.
I want to bring the one that we mentioned earlier about the QR codes and the physical menu.
Oh yeah,
I'm a QR code person. I love QR codes.
You're a QR code queen.
Stupid. I feel like it's saving paper and it's easier. I'm that type of person. Before I go to a restaurant, I'm looking up the menu. I don't want to sit there and have to wait for the waiter to come with the menu. The menu's sticky as hell. It's confusing as hell. Nah, I'm good. Let me get my QR code. Bam, I'm ready by time the waiter come to the table. Let me get my order in.
The only reason I'm not a fan of QR code menus is because sometimes I just don't want to be sitting on my phone while I'm sitting there having dinner with somebody.
But you're on your phone for a few seconds. You're not on your phone the whole time.
And also, like, I know my girlfriend, her phone has the shittiest signal ever. Like, sometimes I just can't load the QR code.
And you know what else? If it's popping in there, like if it's a restaurant with a lot of people and it's busy, the Wi-Fi gonna be bad.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's gonna like it's gonna be a while before you get your food anyway. Not to mention the waiter gonna take a long time. So now that's double wait.
I like the automated thing.
I hate
sometimes
that.
I don't want to talk to people.
Like them.
Yeah, high key. I'm very much an extrovert, but sometimes I don't want to talk to people. I just want to listen to the machine, tell them my problem. Then
why are you calling?
Because some companies, that's the only way I can get rid of the problem. I want to end my subscription. I gotta call in. Like,
man, Chat. You know what? Chat ain't got no friends, bro. He want to hear someone ask him how his day was or something, bro.
For English, press one.
There's no way.
It's the Messiest Morning Show podcast, and we got a messy moment. We end every single episode with something messy that's going on. This was kind of more effed up than it is messy. There's a wedding venue that is getting a lot of flack because the groom passed. He passed away, and the venue is not giving them back their deposit or their money.
That's messed up.
They spent that money already. That's why I ain't giving it back.
Facts. That's it. They paid rent.
Right.
What I don't understand is why. I mean, I guess it's a deposit, but they shouldn't have all the money right away, do they? Do you book all that stuff immediately, or is it just a deposit in the beginning?
It's usually a deposit.
Yeah.
Well, it's $18,000.
Oh.
So what deposit is $18,000?
How close was this to the wedding?
A wedding venue in North Carolina refusing to return a deposit after the groom died 5 months before his big day.
That's crazy.
The couple booked and paid over $18,000 in deposits for food, drinks, and rental fees. He died a day before his 33rd birthday. Within 2 days, the family notified the venue. Yeah, it's not even like they called late or anything. It was 2 days. That would have been my first thought, honestly. R.I.P. to Timmy, but I would have been like, damn, we need to get that money back for the funeral.
Unfortunately, they probably signed a contract. There's nothing they could do. Because
I'm pretty sure somebody dying is an extenuating circumstance.
Exactly.
Come on now. True. I mean, look, maybe if they brought it like a lawsuit or something, maybe they could get that bread, but that's just so much time and energy.
We appreciate you always tapping in on Instagram and TikTok clips. Always. Do me a favor, go follow us there. Go comment on the clips. Go like them up. Go tell us that you disagree and you hate everything that we say. At Morning Commute Pod. And if you're listening, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or the iHeartRadio app, you can leave us a review. You can 1 star, 5 stars, do all those things. And go follow me on Instagram at Vont Leak, VONTLEAK. Been posting new clips, new content, man. A bunch of new skits. I'm back in my skit bag. Instagram and TikTok, Vont Leak. Where you at, Chap?
I'm at Justin Chap, JUSTYNCHAP, Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you follow. I'll follow you right back. Justice.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram _injustice. Subscribe to Supervillain Studios on YouTube. Check out the Supervillain Show on YouTube and on Twitch. And throw out them leftovers this time.
Whoa.
Yes, I was watching last year. Last year we were throwing shade at Chap because he was still eating leftovers well past.
Chap. And I just had leftovers before I got on here tonight.
Today is fine. Today is fine.
No, it's not, bro.
Today is fine.
If you eating them chitlins, that room smell crazy right now. Oh, see, all right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Don't be taking your Thanksgiving leftovers. If you're gonna keep them, at least keep them in the house. Don't be taking them to the office to warm them up in the break room.
Yes, bro.
Look, people gotta eat.
That's no way that turkey still tastes good after 5 days.
No way it tasted good when you first made it. Turkey,
you just don't know how to heat it up. Whoa. Turkey's mid if you don't know how to make it.
If you tapped into this morning show podcast thinking you were going to hear something wholesome, you are sadly mistaken. We are the messiest morning show podcast. It's Morning Commute.